Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a video that I knew I was going to do it again and maybe I'll be back a couple of times this year showing you this same video all over again, which is my planner lineup for 2019, the updated version. So if you want to know what changed and what I'm still using, just keep watching. So I guess I will start by telling you that everything changed from the last time I did this video. Actually, almost everything. Only one planner is still the same. So maybe I will start by that one. But if you wanna see how I was going to start my 2019, I will leave the video somewhere in here and also in the description box down below. But I have one thing that I knew it was not going to change, and I was right, at least in that aspect, and I'm going to start with that one. So I will leave all of these here so you can see the planner that I'm still using since the beginning of the year, which is the Hobonichi A6. Of course, the cover changed because I just recently received this beautiful Mina Perlman piece. It's my first and it's just beautiful. It took a long time to arrive. I guess it arrived here in Portugal in the beginning of December, but I only received like the beginning of February, like after coming back from the US. So yeah, I'm loving the cover, but that's not why you are here. So I have here I think a pen from Hobonichi 2017, just because I thought the color would look good, and I keep alternating between the Hobonichi pens. I really like it. I really like their pens. So this is still the same. So this is the Hobonichi original, this is the A6 version, and this is the Avec version, which means that I only have like the first 6 months of the year here up until June, and then I will change for the rest of the year. And the reason is still the same, but now just an update. I'm really enjoying like journaling without having like to worry about this getting way too chunky, and it is already really chunky, and I love that. As you can see, I just love that. And I think if I had like the full book in here, I would be like limiting myself, but maybe I can talk about that in a journal video very soon. But this is the same. So this is like my art journal. This is like the place where I come like to do a more artistic journaling, but I'm still doing journaling, so I'm writing. I really like this spread. This is my last spread. I'm journaling here, so I will write a couple of things, but I will also do collages and watercolors and put everything like ephemera and things that I want to keep from my day. And I don't worry like if this is like insta worthy or if it's beautiful. It's just for me, like memory keeping, me having fun like at the end of the day, and this is perfect. And I've been using it consistently. So here I do not have one blank page. If I miss a page, I will come back later. So this is like the thing that is been working for me the most, and I just love it, and I will keep using it. And I think for a long time, I won't say like I will never change, but I don't see myself in the future without journaling and art journaling in this Hobonichi original A6 size. So this is still here, and I think it will be for a very long time, and I think you will see it in all of these lineup videos, because this just works for me. It's perfect. Now we are moving to this little guy, which was, of course, it's a new cover as well. but this was the planner. This is the Hobonichi Weeks, but now it's in a Gillio olive epoca leather. I'm just obsessed with olive, and I was going to use this as my only planner, and I said that, and I think I already did like a preview that probably wouldn't be just like that. But if you saw my other video, I was going to stay just like with the journaling, and then this Hobonichi Weeks was like my work planner and also my personal planner. But I think like 2 days after filming that video, I started watching the Vegan Organizer videos, and I already talked about that in a couple of videos about my Hobonichi Cousin, and I will also link them here or somewhere. I realized that I needed more space for my work-related stuff, and I realized as well that I didn't want to have everything together, that I really needed a new space for my personal to-dos and my personal things and my work-related things. So I started doing that, and I started using my cousin for work, and I will go there soon. But I realized that I did not enjoy how I was using my weeks, and also with the spring edition they came up with this beautiful and colorful bunny cover that I'm just in love with it. And since I've been really into like olive and green, I decided I needed one, so I just got one, and so I decided to start over. So even though I'm still using a Wix, it's not the same, and that's why I told you only one planner was the same, which is the original, because even though this is the Hobonichi Wix, it's a new planner. It's April start, but actually already started, because you have like the monthly view starts in March, sorry. And then the weekly view started like this week, February 25th. And I'm just using it like this. I do not mark appointments or anything like that, not even like events. I just mark them as to-dos. So if I have a meeting, I will put here meeting, and then I will mark like a check. I won't mark the date, the place. All appointments go in my cousin. So here is just for personal to-dos. And I decided that I didn't need to like use all of this space, and I'm planning on doing a video about white space in planning as well, because that was something that really used to bother me, and now I just love white space. So I will do some collages, I will get creative here as well, because this is my personal planner, but it's not in like in my Hobonichi journal that I come back here every day. The decorative, the more creative part will be only like once a week, but then I come back each day so I can mark my to-dos and see what I need to do for that day in my home or personal things. So it's working really well. I think today I will film a setup video for this planner as well, because I'm really happy about the way I set this up, and maybe you will get some ideas. So I will try to do that. So this is my personal planner, this Hobonichi Weeks in this beautiful Gillio epoca leather. And now for another video that I had already mentioned here, not video planner, sorry, I'm sleepy, and that's the Hobonichi Cousin. I have a couple of videos about this planner and why I decided to change. The cover is also new. It's this Gillio Epoca in rust color. This is the Gillio Appunto A5, and this is the Gillio Appunto Slim, if you don't know the terminology. I'm really happy with this cover, and this planner is working for me. So since my last videos about my cousin, I'm still in love with the structure of the cousin, the layout of the cousin, so that's still working. What changed is that I went from like the all-in-one book to an AVAC version. So this as well, even though like it's still the same layout and the same system that is been working for me from my last videos, it's not the same planner. So everything really everything changed. So I don't have a lot of things in here. I can also do a setup of this planner as well, because I'm really happy with all my my labels and my tags here. But this is my work planner, so I cannot show you everything, but this is working beautifully. I think I will be eternally grateful to the vegan organizer for her videos that gave me the idea to use this for work related stuff, because it's just like it's working beautifully. I'm using every single part of this planner and it's just it works. It's perfect. I'm really glad I added this to my 2019 lineup, and I started like in the first week of January. So yeah, those like the weeks as my only planner didn't last like for a week. But I'm really glad it's been working beautifully. I feel more productive, more organized. I'm able to find everything work related in here. And I don't think this will change for a while. And I just changed it like to the Avec version because of weight. I was not happy carrying around the full book every time, because since this is my work planner, every time I leave home, usually I work from home, but almost every time I leave home, I do need to bring this with me, because someone will call me or I'm in a meeting and it's always work related and they will ask me about dates and about other things, and I need to have this planner with me. So it's already a really huge planner because it is an A5 and I just thought like that the Avec version is a way to carry less weight, and it fits beautifully in this cover. It's really nice to the touch and it's not that heavy, and I can fit in my work purse pretty easily. So that's why this changed, but it's still a cousin for work, and I don't think this will change as well together with the A6 Hobonichi. Now, the planners that I was not expecting to add, and they are not technically planners, but journals, are these traveler's notebooks. And I won't be talking a lot about my journey through through journaling in traveler's notebooks. Oh my god, that's difficult to say. Because otherwise this video will be too long, but I will try to talk about that in another video as well. But I decided to come back, and I'm crazy about this. I'm obsessed. I'm buying all the accessories. I want all the colors. I'm just... Whew. And the biggest surprise was this little traveler's, this passport size traveler's notebook. Because this was the first traveler's notebook I bought before I even went into Japan last year. And I never used it. And then I started using it just like for random notes, and I decided to go back to it, and I just have this vendor's pack, I believe, like leather sample in here, because they are so beautiful. We got this from 2017 PlannerCon Europe, and I just thought like this is way too pretty for just like staying in a bag as a sample, so I decided to add it there. And here I have the Gillio leather, like Greek eye, I think that's the name, at least in Portuguese, for good luck. I just added in here, and I'm using this basically for like an extra journaling if I feel like, and just another place to get creative. But it is just like, since it's way too small, as you can see, it is like truly passport size. I'm just using it like to add simple things about my day. So like here, for example, if I have anything any leftovers from like my real journaling I will add here, but I do not have the pressure of coming here like every day. I do not need to be like to have that discipline. It's just whenever I feel like, or I have more like more time available, or I'm feeling anxious about something, as I was in here. It's a silly, I was anxious about post-crossing. Oh, sorry, I cannot speak today. So I will come back here and write pieces of my day in here, or I will like do watercolor just to test and to see how it goes. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the size. It's been really fun. Sometimes I will decorate like the night before, and then the other day, if I feel like I can come and write something or a quote or whatever. It doesn't have to be like journaling. It doesn't have to be related to the day. It's just a place for me to get creative and use my art supplies and have fun when I have the time or when I need it. And recently I added this watercolor insert. Actually, it arrived just now, like a couple of hours ago, so I don't have anything in here, but this is watercolor paper, and I'm going to start trying to draw like at least every other day, trying to draw something and then watercolor on top of it, so I can train and get better, because I'm awful in watercoloring, but I just find it fun, and I wanted like real watercolor paper and not be doing it only in my Hobonichi and Tomo River paper or in my traveler's notebook insert. So that's all I have in here, and I have like this craft paper folder right here if I need to add anything else. And this is not ready. I will add a couple of things that a couple of inserts that I'm still waiting. So maybe when it's ready, I can do a setup video as well, because I'm pretty excited about this one. I think it's the one I'm most excited about, and I'm really glad I like found a way to use it, and I'm really excited to keep doing this. And that's just the same with my regular traveler's notebook, that I will have to be really brief because this video is getting too long. So right here, it's still not it's not the final setup. So these I'm basically using for a real like travel journal. So I will, whenever I travel somewhere, I will start writing a little bit about each day, each city we visited, and things like that. So I started this in Japan, and I updated with our like recent trip to the US, and this I was already doing before, but I just didn't show you in my lineup because I was not traveling, so I was not using it, and I will keep doing that in this craft paper insert that I love. But I also added another insert right here, and this is for me to do like experiments, artistic experiments, and it can be like anything. So sometimes I will just like watercolor and play around with new stamps so I can see how they react to the paper or how the paper reacts to them. Then I was doing like some calligraphy drills because I really want to learn to do like beautiful lettering. So I was doing that right here. As you can see, I'm terrible at this, but I will get better. So then here I was testing like a watercolor kit that I have, that I never know how the colors really are, because they can be way too dark and then everything will be black. So I was just playing around with these, and I think that's it that I have for now. But so this is like exercises, it's not journaling, it's not something that I'm doing, like it's not necessarily for me to keep to archive. This is for me to practice. So I will put a YouTube video and start doing exercises and things like that. And this is just the insert that came in, so it's not even the sketch paper. But I'm really excited that they came out just today with a watercolor insert for the Traveler's Notebook in the regular size, so I cannot wait to get one of those in April. And I have like this plastic folder in here, but this will change because I have other plans for this Traveler's Notebook, so maybe I will talk about that soon. So basically, coming back, like in summary, what I have is these two Traveler's Notebooks. They are extras. They are for me to do exercises, like not exercise physical, but like creative exercises, and they are for me when I want to journal more or when I want to watercolor. So I do not come back to these every day, just when I have the time and when I feel like. Then I have the most important planner of all of those, which is my Hobonichi Cousin, because this is my work planner, this is my brain. I cannot do anything without this planner. I have my Hobonichi Weeks as my personal planner, and I'm loving because the size is just perfect. And that's also an idea I got from the vegan organizer, so I guess my lineup is all thanks to her. And I love this. It's working beautifully, even though it's just like 1 week in this new planner. I was already doing that in the other one that started in November. So this is just personal, and the planner that's like the mother of all planners, which is my Hobonichi A6 size, which is my art journal, my diary, my everything in one. That has been working for me since the beginning of the year and will keep working for a long time. And just look at this chunky Hobonichi. It's beautiful. I love it so much. So I guess that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. I make these videos just because it's fun and I love to talk about, and maybe I can give you some ideas to help you with your planning system. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.